but does Sir Duncan have a moment of weakness? Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 Game of Thrones roleplay series following Sir Duncan the Small. And in the last episode, well, we had raised up an army of graybeards from the north that we got from our cousin, the King in the North. And we set sail, made our way to the Vale of Arryn, where we have met with Lord Arryn and are attempting to get him on our side. However, our wife had apparently fallen ill with some kind of sickness. It must have been dire for our Maester Edwell, or Maester Lockhart here. Did attempt to cure her. However, unfortunately, that, I guess whatever it was that was affecting her must have been affecting her eye, for she has lost her sight, lost her eye, in fact. And I asked what we would do in this situation, and I think you guys are all quite right. I don't think that Sir Duncan is the type of man who would take undue punishment out on Maester Lockhart. However, I don't think we are obviously pleased. We may have struck him in a moment of anger, but we won't, you know, put him under arrest, or I don't believe that he did this on purpose. So we're not gonna kill him, we're not gonna arrest him, but we will say this will not happen again. Do you understand me? Indeed, he will be chastised for certain. That is an unfortunate bit there. Oh, knight hanging around over here. The armies of Giants Scar. Now that that's settled, we are here in the Eyrie, and in order to gain the aid and the loyalty of Lord Jasper Arryn, we're gonna need to earn that, and thus we will be offering him military assistance here as he fights against the Blackfires to take back the lands in the Vale. So we're actually going to offer to join that war, which he will obviously accept our aid in. Now, we do have a few. You'll recall that we raised up some knights here in the Vale, and a few of them are standout knights. One of them is Angus Arryn here, or Angus Arryn. He is a cousin of House Arryn, one of the lesser branches of the house. He was a wanderer, a warrior who left home for some time, but he has found his way back, and now that we are here, he has found his way into our armies as one of the knights that we hired. And I believe there's one other. Let me see if I can find him here in our camp. Indeed, Sir Samwell Rutger. Yeah, this guy's a powerful knight as well, as hefty as he is, as good with a blade. And we will be using him to his full potential as another one of our knights. You can see a one-eyed man wearing this red armor, which he has taken as his symbol. He will be a strong warrior for us. I would not want to get in his way during a charge. Regardless of all of that, we're gonna need to raise up these knights and take them into battle for the first time. We have fought skirmishes against bandits and whatnot. Oh, actually, we have a big army. Forgot that we have all those northern graybeards as well. But we're gonna take that army, and I suppose we're going to go and join the besiegers here, and we'll go and help take some castles in the Vale. Let's see. The province of Castle Rexhaw. Doesn't look like the armies of the Blackfire are anywhere nearby. I mean, they're being beset upon from all sides. So we will no doubt... oh, they're actually beating the Dornish. Wow, the Dornish must have got their butts kicked. Because, yeah, they don't have a lot of troops. So the Dornish are failing to take back the lands of House Ironwood and House Gargalin. And Gargalin sounds like somebody's gonna be making a D's nuts jokes. But anyways, our daughter is growing up, as clearly I am not. Father, begins my daughter Willow as she marches up to me. I have decided that as I am now a woman, I shall have my own tent. No more sharing with anyone for me. You are 6. The youth stands still, spiel finished. Petulant defiance oozing from her posture. Almost involuntarily, I crook an eyebrow at this unprovoked display. I will not budge on this. I am an adult and I demand to be treated as an adult. You are 6. Okay. No, you want it? Earn it. Oh, you set your daughter a challenge determined by your education traits. Okay. You know what? Let's buy your child till I say I think we'll let this cheeky lass try to earn it. Maybe she will. She triumphs. Well, I guess you get your own tent then. Man, that's kind of impressive. Good job, girl. How does Jenny know? Jenny knows the true tongue. Because for whatever reason, her culture is those who sing the song of the earth. The children of the forest. I don't quite get it, but I know Jenny has a mysterious origin, but I didn't think it was that mysterious. But maybe not. Regardless, I guess you can teach Willow the stories of the children of the forest. We're having a little bit of trouble sieging. Maybe we can go and join up with the main. I don't want to take any attrition, no. I guess we'll take a little. How much attrition are we talking about taking over here? Oh well, it should be good if we go this way though. All right, we'll go and join with the main, or we'll join up with this Aaron army here. So as we should be leading the army, because it is important for a leader to lead his own men. We are not going to be somebody who lets our men lead the army for us. No, we will fight alongside them. Sieges are going well. How's things going for the Blackfire King in general? I think he just beat yeah, he beat the Dornish. Ouch. That is rough. The Dornish just had to pay a huge chunk of money. Look at that. Dorne is in vast debt. Prince Mors Nimerus Martell. So Prince Mors Martell, lustful, trusting, deceitful. He's an adulterer. Not a very good Prince of Dorne, clearly, for he is failing in his duty as the Prince of Dorne. The rest of the wars, he's beating Melees. Interestingly enough, Melees is pulling off an unlikely defeat on himself here. But then again, Melees was always probably the weakest in terms of support. Obviously, not many people supporting him. He had mercenaries, and that was pretty much it. Whereas Aemon could possibly be considered the legitimate, as far as the Blackfires go, heir. So understandable that he might have a little bit more support, but I can't imagine that either of them is particularly well supported. Their rule is more based on the fact that the couple lords who join them I wouldn't be surprised if the support is weak enough that we would see some of those lords just backing off as soon as they suffer a defeat or two. Melees is probably ruling through fear, of course. He's got 70 dread, but that is how I see the situation anyways. In the months I've been with the soldiers, I've noticed that one stands out above the rest. This must be another one of the knights that's joined us here. The man, a minor lower Valeman noble house with no other members of particular note, has proven himself skilled and eager to serve. I'll find a place for him among my captains. Sure, Wayrick Lindhorn. Yeah, all right. Let's bring him on. He seems capable enough. Another one of those knights making a name for himself, which we do like to see. All right, we finished that building, which is good. I think we could probably, where do we go? Get this other pavilion level. Costs a lot of our money, but I think we're gonna want to get that anyways because it is gonna be useful. And I think we've got another, yeah, we got a heavy cavalry captain. Wayrick Lindhorn would be good for that. Angus Quickclaw? I mean, this guy did just make a name for himself. Angus, I mean, this guy's from House Aaron. He is capable. I mean, he's average, but it would probably do us well to elevate somebody from House Aaron, you know, from this noble house that we're trying to get on our side. So we'll give Angus a position of good respect within our army here. So should be relatively capable in that regard, I'm sure. You know, House Aaron, famed for its knights. Aegon is so full of questions. Oh, he's a curious child. Well, I don't mind that. We'll see what kind of education path he goes for. His sister is going for diplomacy. We'll see if he ends up going the same way. The siege is going well. How's the rest of the Blackfire stuff going? He's pulling off victories, and somehow the Stormlands struggling to defeat him. Oh, Lionel lost an eye somewhere? No, or he's half blind. And his son, Prince Ormond, is maimed. Ouch. And wow. Well, rough times in House Baratheon. I think my game is bugged because the characters never lose their masks, unfortunately. Not really sure why, but after fielding a confusing flurry of questions from Jamos, the wolf child, I was able to get to the root of the issue. He took note of the fact that some of our servants eat much better than others. He seems deeply troubled by this and is demanding an explanation as to the source of this obvious inequality. Hey, he gets the trait just. That's a great trait. We'll address that. Oh. Passed on from a sudden virulent disease camping with his army. Oh, that is rough for the Blackfires. Now it's Vagon, a 4-year-old child. That is that oh god, look at all that. Oh, there's some dragon eggs over in that court. Interesting. They're all obviously petrified. Okay. A lot of items there. Yep. Still going. Still going. Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right. So that's gonna be rough for him. Does this mean that Melees might actually have a chance? Oh, and then Melees had twin sons. Huh. Interesting. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if this allowed Melees to possibly try to turn something around here. Vagon still got more troops, but let's just say, oh, and Melees is his primary heir. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if poor young King Vagon doesn't live for very long. Yeah, all Melees needs to do is get rid of this one child, and suddenly he will be the ruler of the Blackfire supporters. Interesting. Well, that was quite the turn of events. I mean, Aemon seemed like a fairly strong representative of the Blackfires there, but his death really shakes up what's going on there. So yeah, Melees has a huge incentive to have. Oh, hey, we're in a battle. Looks like the Queen Mother Brienne Tarth Yeah, this is another Brienne of Tarth, but the mother of King Vagon. So yeah, she married, I guess she married, oh wow, she remarried quite quickly there. But yeah, she was married to the Blackfire King, so Tarth supporters of the Blackfire. Oh, look at, oh, we captured her. Oh, well, look at that. I mean, that is quite nice to see. Ooh, Duncan, you doing okay there? You're not looking so great, buddy. Let's take a look at the events. Amos Driftface, hey, first kill from one of our characters in our camp in battle was Amos Driftface. Getting 18 years of age, a young knight, but he does slay one of the enemy guys here. So yeah. Oh, and look at this. Captured a bunch. That is excellent news to see. And we are at 98% war score, which we do like to see as well. I'm sure we need to train Jamos, don't we? I guess not. We could influence his personality as martial drill. 100% chance to succeed these ones. Rough terrain expert. Maybe we'll teach him a little bit about that while we're in rough terrain here. Your Captain Powell Pemford has increased his prowess after training under Amos Bracken. Well, I guess Powell, our master at arms, was training. Okay, well, apparently Amos is quite powerful. Jamos looks bored after looking at the military tactics on the map for hours by now. I get up and throw him a sparring sword and shout, "Let's go outside. First direct hit to the body wins." We enter a nearby groove. The fight drags on for a while as we can't reach each other. Jamos spots a patch of rough ground behind. "Now I got you," he exclaims and pushes me into the rocks. Within the rocky hills, his movement is too fast and unpredictable. He lands an easy hit on me. Fast kid. Good. You'll be a great commander. Nice to see the kid's got guts. We should be pulling off a victory here quite soon, I imagine. Yeah, this is definitely. Oh man, I wish we could kind of engage in battle with their main forces here. How are they pulling off victories against all of these? I mean, even if Melees has to pull back from this war, all it takes is one blade, and things are changing a lot over there. So I don't think he probably would be too worried about the outcome of this war. But what really is concerning me is the fact that Lionel Baratheon, the Laughing Storm himself, is failing. Why does he have so few troops? What the heck happened to him? Did he get his army obliterated or what? Absolutely crazy. Well, damn, never seen the Baratheons fail this hard. I mean, to be fair, he kind of failed in his Laughing Storm Rebellion, so maybe it's not so unprecedented. There are always at least a few peasant women who tag along with the army as it marches, cooks and laundresses mainly, but some of them are also referred to as camp followers. Those who hope to catch the eye of a captain, either to attract the husband or to earn just a few coins by providing him a night of comfort. Normally I don't pay much attention to these women, but just lately one has caught my eye. She's a finger Valeman. She smiles at me whenever I pass and would be amenable to a late night visit. That much is clear. Oh gosh. I mean, our wife is our soulmate. Oh, but does Sir Duncan have a moment of weakness? I wonder. I know everything in my guts tells me that Duncan wouldn't have this moment of weakness, but I don't know, sometimes even the most honorable men would, fall prey to their greater lusts, and it could be interesting if a bastard child arises from this. It could make for a very interesting part of the story. Oh man, yeah, I think we're gonna go with it. I think we're playing this off as like, you know, we've been away for months, you know, hard fighting. You know, we're probably drinking, celebrating the victory that we just had over the army of Tarth. Or maybe a little bit drunk. Maybe we do. Damn. Yeah. That's not a good thing. Let me make it absolutely clear that you know, it is a moment of weakness for him. But probably, yeah, I think something that he'll no doubt regret in the morning and for some time after. Because he does love his wife, obviously. Unlocks the hike activity option. Not really much of a great perk there, but we'll take it anyways. We just need to finish this siege, and then things should be looking pretty swell. Yeah. How's this going? Oh, they must be fighting a battle, presumably? Yeah, I must imagine. Wonder where. What are these guys doing? Getting absolutely clobbered. Hey, there we go. All right, so we have found victory, and we've taken the Vale. Now, obviously, the sister men are still supporting the Blackfires, House Sunderland, and the rest, but we have taken the land parts of the Vale back for House Aaron, which I imagine probably means that can we get House Aaron on our side? He will accept. All right, well, let's request that legitimate support. Ooh, okay. And John Aaron, who, once again, as I've mentioned before, this is the John Aaron that dies in the Song of Ice and Fire books. At the beginning, kind of sparks everything off. This is he, and in this timeline, he does have a daughter, Ariel Aaron. And I know it's probably unlikely that, like, there's no way that, just with the mechanics of this, that Jasper here would accept an offer of marriage between them. I might go and do that because I think part of this deal to get House Aaron on our side, obviously help them, and you know, Aaron is quite loyal and seems like a good honorable dude, but I think a marriage arrangement between their house and ours, from Ariel to Aegon, seems honestly quite plausible as something that might be requested. I don't know if we will set that up right now, or if that's just something we promise to him and we'll have to arrange later on. So yeah, I'm wondering if that might be something that we'll have to promise. But we'll get the legitimate support here, bring up some troops, and let's go from there. We can offer you gold and our finest warriors in exchange. Dazzle them with your brilliance. Well, let's try to. We lose a turn of negotiations, unfortunately. Standard support. Glory is worth more than gold. Let's ooh, okay, we're actually looking rough on prestige. Dang, we're having a tough time convincing him to bring more. Still more is needed. I mean, we just have to convince him like this, right? Oh man, we're just struggling. Oh, we did convince him that time. All right, 600 gold, 1,000 elite troops. We need a little bit more. All right, we've convinced him. 900 gold, 1,500 elite troops. I'm gonna go one more time, and we've convinced him. All right, that is acceptable to the future of the hegemony of the Iron Throne. I know becoming landed with a different title than the hegemony or switching camp purpose will cancel the deal. It is what it is. Like I said, I don't know if there's like much that we can really do to get around this, but we are going to say, well, we have to do it. So yeah, let's just go with that. All right, so there we go. How many troops can we bring up at this point? 3,592? It is a reasonable amount, certainly. The question is, how many years has it been since we went and got that previous support? I would like to know. I don't think it's been that many. Is there some sort of way we could maybe judge that? I absolutely do not remember how long it's been. Can't be more than like 1 year of war, right? Maybe 1 year, 2 years? Aegon's only 3. He was already... Yeah, okay. I don't think it's been more than 1 year. I'm just wondering how much time I have to get possibly over to House Tully and House Blackwood to gain a little bit more support and a little bit more troops, and then we launch our attack on melees. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think we'll take that, and then we'll launch our support. I'm sure we've got enough time before that 4 years is up, and that's my goal anyway. So, I guess we move camp. Can we... Provisions? We'll need some provisions. So let's head into get some provisions at the Erie. We're gonna go with Jenny, whom we, you know, probably look at with a bit of shame now. You know, feeling shame ourselves anyways. Wouldn't happen to have some to spare. I'll buy some supplies. Okay, it's only gonna cost us 60. We'll get a decent chunk of provisions. Let's head back. We're done at camp. We're building up the camp as well, which is good. Yeah, I think first... Let's head to House Blackwood. Oh, we can make a request as well. All right, let's go to House Blackwood here. Move camp. We'll go to our dear uncle, cousin. Yeah, well, whatever. We'll head to him. It's gonna cost a good chunk of provisions, but we should be all right. So we've got our army from the Vale, and we're gonna move on. We visit the Bloody Gate, obviously defends the way into the Vale, and Waywick has obtained a pet dog. Well, good for him. Visit the inn at the Crossroads. These are some iconic locations from Game of Thrones. And pretty quickly, we make it up here to Raventree Hall. I am gonna, before I forget, get something building in our camp here. Creates a settler's men-at-arms with a regiment size of 2. Enables the option to settle count. Oh, that's actually extremely cool. Huh. Might have to do a playthrough where we do that at some point. Mess tent. Mess tent's good. Baggage train. I mean, we do have a pretty big army now. So supply tent. Quartermaster. I like a supply tent. Let's grab that. And let's see what our uncle Benifer. Can we request legitimate support? You have a claim on his realm. Okay, so we can't request support from him, but could we request a men-at-arms regiment? He will accept. Oh no, we need more prestige. Can we get some prestige easily? Do a passage of arms. What's that gonna do? Gives us some prestige. Anyway, we can get prestige easily here. Camp Revelry. Hike hunt. Do a hunt with Lord Benifer here? I mean, the prestige would be good. I really don't want this to take long. But maybe we do a hunt with Lord Benifer, our uncle, to try to win him on our side. I think that seems somewhat plausible, right? Party size. Yeah, I think that seems plausible. Managed guess. Let's see. Extended family? There we go. Oh, come on. He's not gonna come? Even though he's right there? Well, only accept if it's positive. Energy. He's in poor health. Okay, he's a little unwell. But other Blackwoods are gonna come. Will Roderick come? Roger Blackwood, yeah, okay. Bunch of, oh yeah, all right. So we're gonna do a hunt with our cousins. And, yeah, I think that this will be kind of cool. How long is it gonna take? Start the hunt. Does it tell me how long we'll go for? I really don't want this to take months. Let's do it. All right, let's go. It won't take long now. So the hunt. We're waiting on the guests. Soon, we say. All right. River King Stefan will surely allow me to hunt. Yeah, okay. I have no, well, we do have a right to hunt here if Bennifer says so, but we'll get we'll get Lord Stefan on our side as well. Hunt success chance 54%. Nice. 3 months. Okay, well, we're waiting 3 months. Basically, we're here. We're back in the Riverlands, trying to win the support of the lords here. You know, House Tully, House Blackwood, maybe House Malister, and some of the others, in order to win the Riverlords over to our cause. So imagine that this hunt, it's not, we're just not hanging around being jolly. We're going on a hunt with the purpose of winning over these important lords to our cause. And so, I mean, the people of the Riverlands already do love us because of the, you know, the Hedge Knight times, but they might not know that that was us. Our wife is pregnant. That's good. And yeah, let's let this hunt tick along. Here we go. All right. Ronald has assembled the party. Good old Ronald Fenn, our Kranigman, who is apparently our hunt master as well. I want to hunt something with Vim. I will hunt a wolf. I'll seek out a stag. I think that seems like the natural thing to go for. No sense of risking. Okay, do no more than what is necessary. Feeling a little brighter. Finally, our maester has pulled off a little bit of a success here. So thank goodness for that. The noise of the other has faded as my friend Duncan and I walk up on the stag. We are almost within striking distance when Duncan whispers, "Now that we are finally alone, there's something I have to tell you about Daella." Talk later, friend? What? Tell me. I learned Daella's secret? Tell me something about my aunt. Tell me. All right, well, I'm curious. We learned, what did we learn? Hal Pemford and Angus R. Aaron are kind of going at each other. What did we learn? I learned her secret. We let the beast escape, but Duncan seemed to make me think this was important. I think we'll be able to see her secret if we go into here. Hooks and secrets. She has a lover. Wait, oh, what? Duncan? Wait, hold on. Is this something from the book? I haven't read all of the Duncan Egg stories, so I am not. Is this something that we should expect from from the books? Because Duncan being our aunt's lover is absolutely interesting. No wonder Duncan wanted to confess and why he was reluctant to put on the white armor once again. My gosh, Duncan, you old dog. Well, that is kind of an interesting little turn of events. Huh. Well, I'm kind of glad we know. My lord, there's the stag. My wife, Jenny, gestures for me to follow. Ooh, finally some time alone. Oh, Jenny, but let's do it. Let's do it like they do it in a bestiarum vocabulum. Wow. You gain fresh air and exercise for 5 years. Health, huge boost. What about the stag? I mean, oh, you know what? I think Duncan is feeling too guilty over what he did. And so he turns his attention to back to the hunt because he's feeling the guilt of what happened. My huntsmen have pointed out a secluded clearing downwind of the beast covert, a perfect place to form our bowline and await the stag driven hither by the hound teams. Fine chance you will attempt this. No, I want to corner it. Yeah, I think we will attempt to corner it. Let us see. Success chance 66. Everyone. I'd not sink so low. I'd rather. No, yeah, we're not gonna go to a market now. We are going to humble honesty for 5 years. Oh, that's unfortunate. King Edwile's abilities impressed. Interesting. Wait, no, there's no way King Edwile. He came. What? Wow, okay. All right, so the North is actually maybe backing us. The fact that they came all the way down to the Riverlands for this meeting of potential loyalists here. That's actually pretty cool to see. I actually do like that. Slay Beast. I probably should have had that on, but the damn thing's gone. I guess it's a little late now. The hunt fails. That is unfortunate, but we did have a, get to spend plenty of time. Well, we gained a little bit of prestige. Not really that much, but finish the hunt. Yeah, that was not really what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a success in the hunt, but it did give us time to meet with the Riverlords, and can we get the... I mean, we could make the request for a minute-armed regiment. I do want to get this armored horseman regiment size. Okay, so the House Blackwood has given us some mounted warriors. River King Stefan's coronation. I can't imagine that this is he wouldn't be coronating himself as king here, right? This is a bit of an interesting, I mean, technically that's what it is. Well, according to the mechanics of the game. Maybe Stefan Tully is not as fully backing us. I don't know. I don't really know how to see this. Doesn't strike me as somebody who's particularly ambitious. Coronation. I don't really know what to make of this, so I think that this seems like a good place to pause it, because we are on the brink of being able to launch an attack on the Blackfires. We could declare that war for our claims here. We're getting pretty close, and I think we would probably be able to beat him here, but the thing is, he could easily get rid of King Vagon and boost up his power quite a bit. Things are coming to a head. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Until the next one, Wanderers, thank you for watching.